we pull up there like 3 o'clock. Show starts at 7. I eat a double patty with cheese. Okay, that's all right. My stomach is a little upset. I was like, it's cool. So I eat it. An hour before the show starts, I unload the biggest dump ever in the girls' bathroom back there. Sorry if anyone went in after that last year. I don't know. But it sucked. But anyways, I was like, okay, I feel better. 20 minutes before we play. Sitting at the merchandise table going, oh my gosh, my stomach really hurts. Oh geez. It goes away a little bit, but still hurts. So then, we start playing. I'm like, oh, take it, blah, 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 whatever. And then we play a song. First scream, I'm like, ha! A little poo comes out. But this isn't, we're not talking about like poo, like oodles and oodles of it. Just enough where I can feel it, and I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, what are you supposed to do? Am I supposed to put down the mic and run outside and wipe myself or something?
What you wouldn't know from the band, Troy is the weirdest fucking dude I've ever seen in my life. You're just like, hey, it's a nice big guy, he's just nice, and that dude is so crazy weird, he's all quiet. I don't understand any conversations we had. He's just like, I'll play the drums. He had like the weirdest, he's the best dressed dude of all time too. This fucking like puffy like vest, jacket, and his sweatpants, he just shows up. I'm ready, guys. Cool, man. What can I say? Excuse me.
There's driver and the passenger, but then there was 4 of us in the back that just would be the biggest idiots of all time. Seriously walking on each other's heads or writing out probably some of the most perverse stories I have ever encountered in my entire life that I can't even, say what they were about. They were just, I don't know, words they didn't know existed. Yeah. I don't know if it's safe to say those words.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't really matter.
Beef curtains.
During recording, Nick took his shirt off. I don't know, Nick being shirtless is wonderful, and it definitely emphasizes any feeling and power to the moment.
Well, my name well, my name's okay. I'm cool. My name is Troy, and I was the drummer at Taken. like I'm not trying to be dumb.
And right after we played, I remember I used to sell our merch as well, so I went right to our merch table and I was selling CDs and selling t-shirts, and I specifically remember this one kid, he bought a CD, so I gave him the money, and then, he leaves or whatever. A couple minutes later, he comes back, and he's holding the CD, and he's like, yeah, I've been thinking about this, and I really don't want the CD. Turns out it was Dan, the guitar player from Taken.
So we were staying in New Jersey when we were on tour with Curl Up and Die at our friend Erin's apartment. She always housed us every time we came through there. Why it ended up like this is beyond me. I still can't recall the evening's events of how it broke down, but basically it ended up 12 dudes playing Spin the Bottle with 3 girls watching. Not being involved in any way. Watching. So we were all, we all kissed each other basically. I definitely kissed Mike, the singer of Curl Up and Die, and Nick Beard, our bassist, definitely bit my bottom lip, seductively, I would say. I definitely learned a lot about everyone that evening. So that was quite a special moment in our history. And another funny thing about that was the fact that pictures were taken and then they were posted on the Curl Up and Die message board as kind of a joke, because obviously we've been really close as Taken and Curl Up and Die, definitely grown up together, and we just posted that on there, and then it continued to be where kids were responding to the post saying they didn't like either of our bands anymore because we had kissed each other. Apparently if you're gay, you're not cool. I didn't get the memo on that, but apparently that was what the case was.
There's no memo.
There wasn't a memo. No. Okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
No,
Okay.
it's definitely okay.
Oh, it's okay. Well, I didn't know. I'm glad Eric was here to clear it up. But yeah, so that apparently we lost some fans, and if you are one of the fans that we've lost, I'm sincerely sorry, but we like kissing dudes. It's just plain and simple.
You know, showing your friends that you care about them.
Yeah.
Full affection.
Yeah, you can't really break it down like that.
I mean, why stop at hugging?
When you can just take that extra step and just kiss each other.
And just sit in our van or sit by our merch area and be like, we don't get to slap each other and dry hump each other anymore. We don't have friends.
You know, I just thought, my goodness, you know, maybe this is something important in their lives. It'd be like for me in my life, you know, it's like when the Beatles would break up or...
By the end of the set, Ray was puking. He'd shit his pants. The owner of the club also owned the nudie bar across the street from there. And after the show, the guys like, you guys, it's like these biker guys, and like, they're like being all cool with us, and like, thanks for playing. And they're like really nice, but they say, hey, check out, we got a nudie bar we own across the street. If you guys want to go in there, you know, like I don't know, but you know, so we're loading up, like Curl and I, and like me, and then so we were like, we're bored, let's go over there and see what's happening. And we're like, at the same time, like, where's Taken at? Why aren't they around, man? I thought they weren't into that shit. So then we go across the street, we peek in there, and there's like the worst, man, like it's worse than like prom, like Chicken Ranch, I'm sure. Not that I know, I haven't a fucking clue. But oh my god. Anyway, so we go in there, Ray and Chad, and I don't remember who else. I know Juan was in there. He's loving it, a little youngster. Totally. Worst, ugliest, grossest nudie bar thing ever. They wouldn't leave.
Troy is the biggest sweetheart of a dude you'll ever meet, and he, but you know, at times he just doesn't really think things through before he does them. So here we are staying in a strange house, you know, it's like 2, 3 in the morning. You know, I hear someone go to the bathroom, don't think twice of it. Next morning we're leaving, and for some reason we start talking about, you know, like, did anyone hear the bathroom last night or whatever? You know, I mean, because we got in really late, we didn't really think anyone was, you know, needed to use that, etc. So Troy's like, yeah, I used the bathroom. And we're like, oh, okay. And then he continues on in his story saying how he's not even sure if he hit the toilet. And we're just like, what do you mean? And he went into the bathroom, just half awake, just peed wherever he kind of felt like it. And then he said he felt splashing on his leg. So he was just like, and he just continued to do it. Like, so he doesn't even know if he peed anywhere near the toilet at all. So this dude definitely woke up the next morning, looked in his bathroom, and just saw it pee all over the floor or wherever it was that Troy decided to pee.
Ray's mom was there, she's a wicked lady.
Story that this is when Troy was still in the band. We we didn't play Texas. We were supposed to play Lubbock, Texas, and the show got canceled. And not the Tigers.
I made a tape of it in my K car, and that's when I found Ray Harkins.
I should be more mature.